Don't miss this news. SafeMoon bounced 14%. SafeMoon news. SafeMoon is a cryptocurrency that was dispatched in March 2021 and stood out after its cost soared in April. It was intended to remunerate long-term holders and charge merchants a 10% fee, with a piece of that fee returning to existing holders. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Channel. Today, in this video, we'll be discussing price updates on SafeMoon and the news that skyrocketed SafeMoon. Stay with us until the end and also subscribe to our channel for more daily updates and videos. So let's get started. SafeMoon cost is in a downtrend for the majority of September. With the relative strength index approaching the oversold area, bulls will begin to acquire a craving to get some SafeMoon. Bulls can, without much of a stretch, match and squeeze sellers out of any short-term position with the volume on the meager side. To the potential gain, the 10-day simple moving average will be the principal obstruction bulls should look at around $0.000000140. SafeMoon bulls can make a return towards $0.000000140. SafeMoon value is on a long-term descending direction, as yet searching at a floor in its cost action. That floor may have been found for around $0.000000120. Purposes behind the floor arrangement accompany the RSI approaching 30 once more, what spells overbought status. This component ought to be on the radar of bulls and draw some interest in them. Close to that, an entry would look appealing, as the volume in SafeMoon is wearing ragged, and it is not difficult to run value action up in case the seller's volume is coordinated with purchasing action on numerous occasions bigger by volume. That would make a pleasant squeeze in SafeMoon the potential gain. SafeMoon value faces the primary obstacle on its northern way, with a 10-day SMA at $0.000000140. That should just consider an intermediary level for any benefit taking. The genuine benefit level that bulls would have to see is $0.000000147, which conforms to the 30-day SMA. A retest of the red plummeting trendline is conceivable, however sellers on SafeMoon will be fiery to guard their levels. Expect SafeMoon value action to be relatively muffled once over the 30-day SMA at $0.000000147. Alright, so the dip was actually the reason SafeMoon soared up, and current updates from CEO, which are not yet disclosed, but investors who have not invested in SafeMoon are regretting, as the token has a lot of potential in it, and in the long run it will reward its holders more profit and gains. This token needs patience, and investors who wish to see gains and profits in the long term should definitely invest in SafeMoon. That being explained, let's know SafeMoon's past and evaluate the future by analyzing the token's past. The critical idea driving SafeMoon is a fee for selling it. On the off chance that you sell your SafeMoon, you must pay a 10% fee. That 10% is distributed as follows. 5% is redistributed to existing holders. 5% is split similarly, with half being converted to Binance Coin and half excess SafeMoon tokens, then, at that point, matching them for use in a liquidity pool. As indicated by SafeMoon's team and its fans, this fee will urge individuals to stick with it instead of feeling pressured to sell. Be that as it may, an audit by security firm Certic discovered what it classified as a significant issue here. An owner address will procure the liquidity pool tokens created by the SafeMoon BNB pool. This gives the owner power over tokens funded by SafeMoon's seller fee. SafeMoon's developers also manually burn tokens consistently. They've burned more than 400 trillion as of now, and there are currently under 600 trillion SafeMoon tokens in circulation. The rationale behind burning tokens is that a small supply should, hypothetically, increase the cost. What's more, after SafeMoon's dispatch, the cost expanded by an astronomical sum. From March 20th to April 20th, its cost went up by almost 20,000%, topping at $0.0000014. That underlying rise is essential for why crypto investors are discussing SafeMoon. Risks to consider. The vital idea driving SafeMoon is a fee for selling it. In the event that you sell your SafeMoon, you must pay a 10% fee. That 10% is distributed as follows. SafeMoon's developers also manually burn tokens consistently. They've burned more than 400 trillion as of now, and there are currently under 600 trillion SafeMoon tokens in circulation. The rationale behind burning tokens is that a smaller supply should, hypothetically, increase the cost. What's more, after SafeMoon's dispatch, the cost expanded by an astronomical sum. From March 20th to April 20th, its cost went up by almost 20,000%, topping at $0.000014. That underlying rise is essential for why crypto investors are discussing SafeMoon. In addition, if you decide on buying SafeMoon tokens, then you should consider these points. Number 1. Hoping for short-term gains. SafeMoon's cost bounced 2,499,900% in the first 6 weeks after it dispatched, and those huge gains may seem engaging. Sadly, buying in the desire for a sizable short-term win is usually more similar to gambling than investing, especially in case you're buying a mostly secret cryptocurrency like SafeMoon. Sure, in the event that you'd purchased $1,000 of SafeMoon when it first dispatched, you'd have purchased 1 trillion tokens, which would make you a millionaire today. Yet, considering that SafeMoon is not listed on any significant cryptocurrency exchanges, you might struggle to sell those tokens and understand those gains. Number 2. You're investing money that you need. All cryptocurrency investments convey risk because there's so much we don't think concerning how this industry will create. Some might see huge gains, but at the same time, there is the potential for substantial losses. Various cryptocurrencies will surely flop through and through, and some accept the base could drop out of the entire industry. Assuming you need to invest in cryptocurrencies, especially risky ones like SafeMoon, you should be okay with the possibility that you will lose everything. So don't buy SafeMoon with money that you've earmarked for your emergency fund or that you need to pay the rent. Number 3. Following a celebrity endorsement. Each new cryptocurrency wants a celebrity. It's an unsurprising consequence of what's been named the Musk effect, the manner in which the billionaire's tweets push up the cost of his pet Dogecoin. Here are some of the celebrities discussing SafeMoon. Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy has posted several expert SafeMoon tweets. In the event you need a reason not to follow these indiscriminately, is that in one of them he unreservedly admits, "I have no clue about how this works." YouTube star Jake Paul has tweeted around several cryptos, including SafeMoon. YouTuber and force to be reckoned with Daniel Keem, or Keemstar, says that he loves the roadmap and that this feels like the start of something huge. There are 2 reasons to be cautious concerning these types of endorsements. First, some messages from different celebrities were deleted shortly in the wake of posting, which makes you can't help thinking about what's happening in the background. In addition, some celebrities are compensated for crypto endorsements. It is uncertain whether SafeMoon paid the celebs above. There's no sign of that on the tweets. However, buying on the rear of these social media promotions is never a smart thought, especially if the endorser admits that they don't have the foggiest idea what they are doing. As of now, the live SafeMoon value today is $0.000001 with a 24-hour trading volume of $8,661,366. SafeMoon is up 11.54% in the last 24 hours. The current coin market cap ranking is 212 with a live market cap of $804,479,661. It has a circulating supply of 585,536,336,402,812 SafeMoon coins. However, SafeMoon is designed for long-term gains. To advise, you must do your own research and analysis on the coin or token you're investing in, and make sure to do it properly and thoroughly because the crypto market is volatile and the future is uncertain. No one can predict the future. Do you like this video? Also, subscribe and share to our crypto channel. Do let us know your thoughts about what predictions you have for SafeMoon in the comments section. Goodbye.